You're here because you want to know what type of camera I use to shoot my pictures. Here's a couple of the photos in question that I've taken with this camera. They always turn out so cute, whether it is a picture of the environment around me, whether it's a picture of me, whether it's sunset time, whether it's daytime, whether it's nighttime. They're always so fun. They're especially fun if you're going out at night, if you're going to karaoke or going to a bar, to just have this and pass it around. People love to take pictures on a Digicam, and you end up with some of the most fun, candid photos, and then the next day you get to wake up and go through all of them and send them out to everyone. Kind of a fun job to have in the friend group. I'm going to show you what camera I carry in my purse with me every single day, how easy it is, the settings that I have on the camera. This is the Kodak PIXPRO FZ55. Welcome to my brand new YouTube channel. I am making videos based off of questions that I get frequently, that I always end up messaging individually through DMs or whatever it may be, that I figured I'm just going to start addressing them all publicly on YouTube and see what works and see what doesn't. So welcome to my experiment. You're my guinea pig. What do I use to shoot my content? I am a loyalist to my handy dandy Digicam. I am a Digicam girl to my core. If there is anything that you are thinking about buying yourself, whether it's for content or just for the sake of, I don't know, being nostalgic, being fun, having a little bit of whimsy, please buy a Digicam. They have all these super nice ones that are $600 and they're so hard to get and they're out of stock on Target and you gotta go find them. Guys, it's really not that complicated. Like, this is my cute little one. It's super thin, it's super light. It videotapes and it takes pictures, but I just mostly use it for the still photo option. This is the Kodak PIXPRO FZ55. I believe there's an FZ45. I don't know 100% the difference. One, like, you can just plug into charge, and the other one you have to there's somewhere you have to do like AA batteries. This just seemed the easiest for me. When you're charging it, you've got a charging port right here. You don't even have to take the battery out. I went ahead and invested in a 128 gigabyte SD card. Probably overdid it a little bit. That's on me. And I got an SD card reader for my phone. So it's a lightning cable to the SD card reader. That way, whenever I take pictures, pop the SD card out from the bottom, plug it directly into my phone, and then I import it from the Photos app that's already installed on my phone. You don't even have to download anything else separate. It makes it so easy. I give her a little fun outfit. This is a silicone case, just because it started, I won't lie, it did start to get a little weird. I think I got some sand or something like that in the lens area, and one of the lens covers from where, when you turn it on, takes those lenses off versus here, it wasn't closing back. It's fixed itself. She's self-sustainable. Still I rise.
You still missed, but it is what it is. Still you rise, I guess.
Oh. But at the time, it wasn't closing and I didn't want the lens to get scratched. So I bought this silicone case, which it was only like, I don't know, $10 or $11 maybe. It's a little extra layer of protection. It came with a screen protector as well. And then my favorite part about it was that it has this extra little thing that pops off completely. During that time, I needed that protection for it. Pushes it right off. Super easy. The settings for this camera, these pictures come out beautifully. Like, they have this cool orangish, bluish tint to them. My favorite time to shoot with a Digicam is right before sunset, when it's like kind of starting to get dusk. You turn the flash on by hitting this flash button right over here on this side. And then you have all of these different options. You've got force off, so flash off, flash auto, which means it will only do it if it's dark enough. That's not what we want. We want the next one that is force flash. That's the third. Say that 4 times fast. That's gonna be where, even if it's not quite pitch black, it's still going to force the flash on, for example. Something about that will just make you glow, and it makes the background pop the way that an iPhone wishes it could. It could never capture a sunset photo the way this Digicam can. Now, as far as other settings, girl, I don't know. I've been trying to work on shooting daytime, like when I'm doing landscape pictures or just pictures of things that aren't of me. I've been trying to do it without using the flash every single time, and that's been new, so I'm kind of discovering that, but it's really cool. It's been fun to play around with the settings to see what works best for me. When you click mode on this bottom corner, it brings up all of these different options. I usually toggle between the auto mode, which looks like this. I sometimes will use the program AE as well. You have a little bit more opportunity to make some tweaks, whereas the auto is, of course, just auto. When I'm on that I right now have it set to be an auto ISO because I am always shooting in different environments. It could be dark, it could be light, and I don't really want to have to go in the settings to change that every single time I want to take a picture. Typically shoot on -0.3 for the exposure value. So I go down just a little hair. If your photo is darker, it's much easier to edit that afterwards and bring up the shadows than if it's overexposed, you've lost that photo. If you have a huge white spot on a photo because the sky behind you was just blaring light, there's no way to bring those highlights down and get that graphic from it, versus if I look a little bit too dark but you at least have the sky in the photo, bring the shadows up to see me. And then the other two for the f-stop and the shutter speed just kind of go automatically on their own. And that's it, guys. I keep it on the auto white balance. If you hit this button on the bottom right corner, a couple other setting options. I don't even know what expo metering is, dude. 16 I don't know, meters, millimeters, mega awesome photos. I don't know. This off. This is set to a single photo so that it can do like a shutter of 10 photos or just a single. I'm just taking a single. I literally have kept all of these just on standard, guys. I have HDR off. I hate the way HDR looks. I think it makes things look way too grainy. It doesn't, for me, make the picture look like, ooh, wow, that's really sharp. I just think it looks weird in the edit, so I keep that off. Here's where right underneath that, that's where your white balance is. I keep that on auto white balance. That's set to normal. I think you can change the color to be like extra vivid or normal. I keep it on normal because I maybe want some photos vivid, but I can edit that afterwards if I absolutely have to, versus I don't want every single photo always looking vivid, so I keep that on normal. That's it, guys. That's how easy this camera is. Just literally point and shoot. It's so simple. I love this thing. It's so easy, especially with a case, to just throw it into my bag and take it with me, because I have some of the more expensive cameras, but this, love her. I've dropped it. It's in my Amazon. Not only the camera, but all of the accessories that I use as well for it. If you guys have any other questions about what I use, things that I love, drop a comment, let me know. Bye, guys.